good, YouTube? This your boy Alpha Yahma. Today we're gonna be talking about the attributes. I'm gonna go down every attributes and give you guys details of what you needed, why you would need it, why you wouldn't need it. Because from going through Instagram, Reddit, Facebook, all the different little groups that I'm in, and I just been really just analyzing. A lot of people don't fully understand, or some of them don't know exactly why you would have this certain attribute high, why you have a certain attribute lower, or exactly how to, you know, pretty much pinpoint where they need to put their points into. So I'm just gonna break down every attribute for you guys. Let's get straight into this. Close shot, guys. I'm gonna zoom this in. You gotta understand what close shot, guys. Close shot is super needed if you are an inside build, and even if you are a stretch also, because the whole thing is, especially for big men, close shot is literally how you finish. I'm not talking about standing dunks or anything. It's literally how you finish in the paint, like your standing layups under the rim. As you guys see, you get fearless finisher that you mainly gonna use, fast twitch, which you're gonna use also, and masher. Those are the three baskets you guys are gonna use as far as with a big man. And close shot is really good to have, depending on if you want to just have a person who can make everything up under the rim. Determines if you want to do your close shot the way you would like to do it. Now, another thing, guys, driving layup. As you see, when you push driving layup, you don't need driving layup that high on a big man, because at the end of the day, guys, layup isn't like our big forte. Our whole thing as a big man is dunking and standing layups. You're not really driving, you're not acrobatic. Lead this to the point guard. Now, drive and dunk, this varies. Some big man builds that I had even in the past, some of them I had low drive and dunk where I just got like the basic drive and dunk. And there's some builds where you can have high drive and dunk where you get all the pro and elite, and you get all the cool drive and dunks like quick drop, LeBron James, Scottie Pippen, the front clutch dunks and the tomahawks and all the stuff like that. And mainly, you know, as you see drive and dunk, you know, you're gonna get area wizard, whatever. And area wizard, depending on the point guard, if you run with a point guard that throw a lot of oops, that really know how to do the oops right, area wizard is super huge, and it's actually a really good badge to have. So that would be why you'll drive and dunk. Standing dunk is the bread and butter of the big man. A lot of times you are in the paint. Even when you work in the post, you might do a drop step, boom, you're in the paint, you want to get a stand dunk. That's, you know, basically your rise up. You're gonna need that rise up, fast twitch are gonna pair, you know, really well together. So that's the reason why you would get rise up. I mean, not a 99, but a high standing dunk, because basically just for the big man, you're under the paint a lot of times you're gonna get the ball, you're gonna go up. Now you do have some stretches that really don't work the paint. They more so just do cutbacks, and if you're doing cutbacks, obviously you want to have a better driving dunk. But at the same time, standing dunk you're gonna need far as for a big man. So this should help you determine how you want to put it up, whether you're going to be an inside, you can have it higher, whether you're going to kind of be a hybrid, you might want to drop it a little lower. So that gives you that. Now, post control, this is mainly if you're a person who loves to work the post, obviously, especially if you like drop stepper or you like to do your post hooks and all of that. If you're a player like that, this is perfectly for you guys. If you're a person who kind of want a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you might not want it as high. So with post control, this is mainly for working the post, literally as it says, guys. And as you see, drop stepper and like I say, all these post scoring builds, this is perfect for them. Now, mid-range shot, it depends. I call it situational. It depends on how you run your offense, because you might have a pick and pop type of point guard where you might set a screen, pop at the mid, or you might sit on the block or sit behind the block, well, sit further behind the block where you can get that mid range. So I feel like this is more so if you're a big man, if you're more like a pick and pop. If y'all run pick and pop like he drives to the paint, you stop at the free throw line just to throw him off. So that's why I see mid range to come in far as for a big man, but for most part, this is more so of a guard thing. Three-pointer, of course, three-pointer you need, guys, because especially if you run a stretch, if you're a stretch big, you need a three-pointer. And at the end of the day, this determines if you're a corner sitter, 9 times out of 10, most centers, maybe not power forwards, because you got some stretch power forwards, but mainly centers are gonna sit corner. Of course, your power forwards, you can have a stretch four, or you can sit hash, and that's when you can do all the limitless range and all the different bags that you want to work with, far as with 3-point. So that goes with that one. Free throw, guys. Some people like to have a high free throw because they just don't want to miss. Some people believe in a free throw and they really know how to cue it. So this all determines on whether you know how to do your free throw or not, and also if you played a park or not. If you're a park player and you don't go into the rec, don't need free throw at all. But guys, if you know your free throw, put it to 60, you're fine. If you don't really have that much faith in your free throw, boost it up as high as you think you need to. Passing accuracy. Now this is huge for us big men, especially centers, because 9 times out of 10 you're getting a rebound and your break starting, and then of course you got floor general and all the different little badges like that. So basically, me personally, you need this high because you're gonna have break starter. You want to be able to, it's like a thread the needle on break starter for big men. And then floor general also boosts up the offensive attributes. So some people feel like they just need it at a 75. Some people I see do the 76. Some people just leave it at 70. It all depends on the build, but if you're a big man, you definitely want to have at least, in my opinion, a 75, 76 and up for pass accuracy. Ball handling, guys, you really don't need this as a big man, unless, like I said, you're a park build. If you're going in a rec, you're not really gonna be dribbling on people all day, so you don't need this far as in rec. But in park, I understand you guys kind of got your Giannis and your hybrid builds. That's cool, that can work. But for the most part, you don't need this as a big man. So if you can drop this as much as you can, drop it. Speed with ball, the same thing. You don't need this unless you're running a hybrid build, like I say, a Giannis build or something, with a power forward or a shorter center that can get higher speed with ball. And I feel like this is more of a park thing, guys. But in a rec, you don't need ball handling or speed with ball at all. Now, interior defense, I'm a little iffy. Now, I'm gonna tell you, obviously, interior defense is obviously the guard, the paint, which it does help. But at the same time, guys, I really believe strength is way more impactful in the paint than interior defense, because I ran a 99 interior and I feel like it wasn't stopping like you think it's gonna stop. And like rim running just so strong, guys. The dunking is just OP. So I even try to go 99, and I really feel like interior defense, guys, of course it's what it's for the interior, but at the same time, you can low-key just drop this to like an 80 and you'll be perfectly fine. But that's mainly for interior defense, and of course it gives you brick wall Hall of Fame. But if you want to go with that, put it into your strength. Get the brick wall Hall of Fame through your strength. Now, perimeter defense, you don't need this, guys, unless you run in power forward or something. Like power forward, you're guarding the hash. I mean, not the hash, you're guarding the corner or something. So you might want to get off ball pests and stuff like that. So I feel like more so with power forwards, they need this. Centers, you don't really need perimeter defense, so you don't have to boost it that high. Like I said, unless you're running a park build, some hybrid build where obviously you're running all around the court. It's only 3 people, so 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna be guarded up with a guard. So you might want perimeter defense if you're more so of a park player. Steals, the same way I feel with perimeter defense. I feel like with the big man, you're more so interior. Like your whole thing is to stop the paint. Really not the person who's plucking everything. But like I say, if you're running park, go with it. Just another hybrid thing. But steals, I feel like as a big man, you don't need that much. Leave this to the guards. Perimeter defense and steals, leave that for the guards. Now block, if you can, guys, 99 block. Rim running is huge. Everybody's rim running. Everybody can dunk. Everybody got high. Everybody got all the, the glitchy dunk packages and all that. So block, you need, I don't care if you're a stretch big. I don't care if you're a pick and pop. I don't care if you're a PNR. You need high block. At least get it on gold. But block is probably one of the, if not the most needed badge, well, the needed attribute for big man. So block, you definitely need. Offensive rebound, guys. Of course, the offensive rebound you really need is the second chance. So as a big man, you need that second chance. But this all determines on how you box out. So if you're a person who want to put it at 99 to give yourself a higher chance, that's fine. But at the end of the day, offensive rebound you do need, guys. Now, if you know how to box out well, you low-key can drop your offensive rebound more. I personally like to run higher defensive rebounding because everybody's running. I'll give you a tip, guys. Everybody's running 99 offensive rebound, right? So And a lot of people are running lower defensive rebounding. So I personally put my defensive rebounding. So when you got your high offensive, we gonna counter each other. So I'm gonna make sure I get the rebounding. So I'm kind of gonna negate the whole reason why you're using this offensive 99. That's just a quick tip for you guys. So of course, offensive rebound is cool, guys. I personally just put it at 77 or 80. Don't need it that high. If you box out well, you're gonna get it. Even if you go against 99s, which I go against all the time, and I still get the rebound if I box out right. Defensive rebound, the same thing. You need it. You gotta have it high, because at the end of the day, you don't want the team getting second chance points. So for big man, this is huge. Make sure you guys put this on. However you want to do it, guys. If you feel offenses is more powerful than defense, go whatever you guys feel, but you need both of them pretty high. Now, speed, guys. I feel big man in this game needs speed. You need as much speed as you can, but at the same time, you don't want to sacrifice height, too much height for speed. So you want to get a good speed. Like I feel like around big man, I personally feel the 70 is like perfect for a big man, because you can still go from corner to paint, especially if you're running the 3-2, you know, or stuff like that. You want to be able to be a lot more mobile than, you know, you want to be able to keep up with the team, you know. So speed is huge for big man. I personally don't feel slow big man is where it's at, unless you have an offense that can work around that and you guys understand how to work with your slow big man. But speed, huge for a big man. Any build you got, you should have some speed. Acceleration, guys, you don't need acceleration. I know they say acceleration is more important than speed this year, but guys, you're never really having a ball in your hand unless you're backing down. And what you gonna do with acceleration when you're back against the, you know, towards the basket? So acceleration, guys, you don't need this either. This is not a big man thing. Leave this up to the guards. Strength, like I said, strength is way more important than interior defense. If you can get your strength as high as you can get it, go with higher strength than interior defense, because it's an animation, guys, that when a player who can dunk drives to the rim, if you got really, really high strength, it's like it freezes them up in the air and it kind of stops the animation. It looks crazy. So if you guys can get your strength high as you can get it versus interior defense, guys, go with high strength. All big man needs strength. I'm telling you, all big men need some type of strength. You don't want to get pushed around, so you need strength, especially as a big man. Vertical, you definitely need vertical as a big man. The whole thing is you're rebounding a lot, and then you're blocking shots. And then especially if you're going with the dunker, you need the vertical, guys. So I feel at least having a 75 vertical is perfect, so you do need vertical. This is one they shouldn't slap on. Don't go with a low vertical, especially as a big man. It's no point, because you're going to get out rebound by power forwards and all like that. So you're going to need a higher vertical. Stamina, guys. Of course you need stamina. You don't need it as much as you would as a guard. So you can probably drop down to like a 90 as a big, but you do need stamina. At least have it at a 90, guys. Stamina is kind of, you know, ain't much to say about it. We always need it in every 2K. So that's really it, guys. I just really wanted to break down every attribute, because a lot of people be like, oh, do I need high close shot? Do I need this? And the whole thing, I just wanted to show you guys that depending on what your build is whether you're gonna need this high or low. That's literally it, guys. Whatever your build is, or if you're playing off your team, this decides on how you wanna do it. So that's really it, guys. It was just a quick breakdown today. So make sure you guys go like, make sure you guys hit that subscribe on your way out. Make sure you keep dropping them comments like you boys been doing. Hit that notify bell so you can be notified when I drop them bangers for you, boy. And that's it. I'm out.